Martin, you're going away on a long journey.
Huh? What am I going away for?
I recently received some news about Robert. He has been hiding a 2-year-old daughter. I need you to go to her and bring her.
Robert has a daughter? Cameron, you want me to steal someone else's child? That's not right.
This is about protecting what's mine. If Robert can hurt Silas, then I can hurt his daughter.
Okay, Cameron. I'll do it.
What is it now, Jenny?
You have to come with me on a blind date. Please. I need you to help me see if he's the one.
Okay, Jenny, I'll be there.
Oh, and by the way, did you hear? Rekindled Heartache is about to be released on YouTube. I am so excited.
Brenda threw on a simple cotton dress. She wanted to look nice without stealing the show from her friend. As she entered the coffee shop, Brenda noticed Jenny's face was covered with makeup. What happened to you?
Do you like it? I thought I'd try something new. Come on, let's find my date.
They found a table and ordered coffee. Brenda's heart sank when she heard a familiar voice behind her.
Number 11 is this table. So, you guys are the ones who want to go on a blind date with me.
Brenda turned around and saw Martin dressed in 80s style pants and makeup. His appearance made her spit out her coffee in shock.
Brenda, are you also out on a date?
Do the two of you know each other?
Yes, we do, Martin. You sit here. Brenda wondered if he was the only option available to Jenny. Martin reluctantly took a seat, feeling a mixture of discomfort and annoyance. Martin, this is Jenny. She's my best friend. Jenny, this is Martin. He's my brother-in-law.
So, you're the notorious playboy of Los Angeles.
And you're the epitome of normality, I presume.
Brenda watched the tense exchange between the two with a sense of unease. You two are here on a date. I think you should...
Who wants to go on a date with him?
Hi, it's Luca.
Yes, Luca? What's up?
It's about your husband. He had a difficult meeting today and drank some wine after. Mr. Kent has always been sensitive to alcohol, and his stomach is acting up. It's pretty bad. Can you come over?
Of course. Give me the address. I'll be right there.
What happened?
Cameron is unwell. I need to see him.
I'll go with you.
There's no need. Please continue your date. Best of luck. Back in the hotel, Luca helped Cameron walk. Suddenly, they saw Robert.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to meet you here again.
Robert was nothing like Cameron. No matter what happened between the two, Robert could still greet Cameron as if nothing had happened. He noticed Cameron in pain.
What happened? Are you feeling unwell?
No matter what you want to do, Silas is off limits.
Cameron turned to leave, with Luca rushing to help him towards the door.
Silas is off limits. But what about Brenda?
Cameron ignored him and didn't even turn around.
Cameron, let's make a deal. I'll give you 10% of the Zimmer family shares, and you give Brenda to me.
At that point, Brenda entered and she heard what Robert said. She looked at Cameron, wondering what he would say. She knew Cameron was a businessman who would not say no to a good deal. Will Cameron agree to Robert's conditions? Just then, Cameron noticed Brenda. He gave a cold look to Luca, who felt guilty for calling Brenda there.
I always get what I want, Robert, no matter what it takes, and I don't care about what others try to offer me.
Brenda felt a pang of discomfort, wondering if Cameron's words included her. The gift he had received from Robert. Robert's gaze swept over Brenda.
I always get what I want too, Cameron.
Finally, Luca escorted Cameron out of the building towards his car. They saw Cameron's car parked there when they reached the hotel entrance. Luca helped Cameron into the vehicle. After some deliberation, Brenda decided to follow them. Brenda saw Cameron slumped in the back seat with his hands clamped over his stomach. Cameron, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Brenda felt a knot in her stomach as she watched Cameron's pale expression. Brenda sat next to Cameron. Luca, drive us to the hospital, please.
Yes.
Luca was troubled. She had risked her job by calling Brenda behind Cameron's back. However, she knew she had no choice as Cameron refused to go to the hospital. Brenda kept her eyes on Cameron and felt a pang of sympathy. You're in pain, aren't you, Cameron? Here, let me wipe off the sweat. Cameron took the tissues from her hand.
I'll do it myself.
His rebuff hurt Brenda, but before she could say anything...
You and Robert.
I have nothing to do with him, and I really don't know why he wants me. Brenda's face was filled with anxiety, as if she was afraid he wouldn't believe her. Cameron gazed at her. Don't you believe me?
I don't believe Robert.
Brenda's heart raced. She wondered if Cameron believed her instead and felt a sudden relief. I've always felt like he had bad intentions. It seems like he wants to do something.
Brenda.
Yes?
Let's not speak of him again. He's just an outsider, not worth mentioning.
Brenda was shocked. She thought if Robert was an outsider, would that make her an insider? She couldn't help but smile. Cameron, please don't drink so much in the future if your stomach can't handle.
It was for work.
Is work more important than your health? Does it still hurt?
Yes. I feel awful.
Luca was stunned. Cameron had always been guarded about his feelings, but now he was revealing his vulnerability in front of his wife. Hang in there. We have almost reached the hospital.
You shouldn't drink so much in the future.
Brenda remembered the night she had gotten drunk. Her face was flush with embarrassment. And when can I drink?
When I'm around.
Okay. Cameron smiled at her response, his eyes sparkling in amusement. Meanwhile, Luca felt jealous of the couple's affectionate exchange. Cameron was diagnosed with acute gastric ulcer, which would require him to be hospitalized for a few days. Brenda saw Cameron lying in bed with an IV drip. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Please take this time to rest. I'll get some oatmeal for you. That'll be easy on your stomach. Is there anything else you want? But it can't be spicy.
Just get whatever you think is best.
Okay, I will. After getting the oatmeal from the cafeteria, Brenda returned to the ward and watched as Cameron ate. She didn't leave until the evening, determined to keep an eye on him and ensure he didn't overexert himself. When she finally left the hospital, it was only because she was worried about Silas. She didn't want him to be left at home alone. With a glass of wine in his hand, Robert Zimmer stands by the window, admiring the view of the bustling city.
Hello?
Mr. Zimmer, it's Amy. I'm sorry to tell you that Willow is gone and we can't find her anywhere.
Robert froze. His daughter Willow was the most important person in his life. The news from his assistant made his heart sink.
How long has she been gone?
Since yesterday.
Why didn't you tell me this yesterday? What's the point of telling me this now?
I'm sorry. I thought she was visiting somewhere. It wasn't until today that I noticed that something was wrong.
There's no need to say any more. You're fired.
Robert felt his blood boil with rage. His handsome face twisted with malice. His cold eyes seemed to want to devour anyone who dared to look at him. He walked towards the window, trying to contain himself. Trying to calm his raging emotions, Robert made a phone call.
Carim, I need your help. It's about your brother Cameron.
Please tell me what you want me to do for you, Robert, and I'll do it.
Will Carim help Robert destroy his very own brother? And to what extent is Robert willing to go to bring back Willow?
Hi, Brenda here. Hope you are loving Love Bargain. Keep following us as we release a new episode of Season 1 daily on YouTube. You can jump the queue and unlock all seasons of the audio series by installing the Pocket FM app now. Just click on the link in the description. To watch the next episode of Season 1, tap here, and to watch the full Season 1, click on the playlist.